Right. Good morning, gentlemen. Now, today, to start with, wish you all Happy Republic Day, and may our country become stronger and stronger every day. Today, we'll have interview of Vivek Kumar. His name is Vivek Kumar Godal, son of Bhola. He is from Madhepura, and his father is a Subdar major in AMC, and his mother is graduate from homemaker. He himself has done his 10th from Ranchi uh, with St. Anthony's School with 86% in ICSE, then 12th from Lucknow with 78%, and he went on to do his graduation in from BN Mandal University with 72%. 72%. Earlier he was CBSE, that is science. Now he changed over to English as his system. He himself is an education entrepreneur. He earns about 46,000 rupees per month. He plays basketball, gone up to zonal level, and he has written in his PIQ gully cricket and e-sports. Well, that's the this all new field. Totally, no, we don't have much idea about what these people are talking about. But in any case, he has been spelling bee for 5 years, dramatics, and all the Patotang he has done it. He has been to SSB 5 times, and this is going to be his sixth attempt. Now he is going for FCAT now there. So every time he has been conferenced out, it's all between Captain Shishir and Vivek for onward journey. I'll remain muted and I'll come back at the end of it. Right then, best of luck,
So,
Vivek. It's all yours, sir.
Oh, sir, thank you very
uh,
much, sir.
so good morning, Vivek. Where are you
Morning, sir.
located now?
So presently, sir, I am at Madhepura district of Bihar, sir.
Okay, great. So you have been to SSB almost 5 times.
Yes, sir.
What could be the reason in your own assessment for not cracking it?
In my assessment, sir, in my initial days, I was very, sir, not so good in GTO, sir. Later on, sir,
Hmm.
I realized, sir, when I improved GTO, sir, my psych needed attention, sir. So I
Hmm.
think so, sir. My psych and GTO were the main reasons that could not get me recommendations, sir.
What was the thing which made you feel that your psych was not good? Where all you
As
improved upon?
Yes, sir. Sir, in my initial days, sir, I used to think that psych, we have to write those stories like that we read in novel storybooks. We see the picture, we have to write the stories, sir. Later on, I realized, sir, we have to write whatever we are seeing in the story, whatever we are feeling. We have to add feelings to the story. And
Hmm.
GTO, sir, in initial day, I could not understand the FGT, PGT. So I learned it myself, sir. Now I'm doing it very well in my SSB, sir.
Okay, great. So you have been to 3 attempts of CDS also. Which all attempts other than armed forces you have undertaken competitions?
Y- Yes, sir. So after I did CDS, after that, so I cleared a CAPF examination in 2024, reached the interview level, but could not end in the merit list, sir. Then I cleared the
Hmm.
IB ACIU2 examination, sir. I also, sir, cleared my state PCS examinations, two state PCS examination, one for Jharkhand Public Service Commission. So I cleared the prelims, mains, I paid for the interview, sir, I could not get into the final merit list. And I did not give up, sir. I went again for the JPSC, this time Child Development Project Officer, sir. So I cleared that examination again last year, sir, prelims, mains. And on 9th of Jan, sir, I appeared for the interview, sir. I'm awaiting the results, sir. I've improved well. And other than that, sir, I've cleared my Bihar Public Service Commission, 70th Bihar Public Service Commission last month, sir, in December, sir. So I'm awaiting for the mains examination date, sir.
Great. So that's quite good. So you have, why you are thinking about armed forces as a career option? You are a brilliant boy and you've been doing academically well in competitive exams well. Why armed forces?
And sir, armed forces, it has been in my family, sir, long tradition, sir. My grandfather was also in the forces, sir, 12 Bihar Regiment, sir. He retired from Havaldar, sir. My father is currently serving as a Subedar Major in Army Medical Corps, sir. And my sir, uncle, one of my uncle is retired from the Engineer Regiment, sir. So, like from since class five itself, sir, when I knew what I wanted to become, sir. I told my teacher, sir, I would be becoming the armed forces for sure, sir. This is why, sir, I have this dream to represent the armed forces, sir.
Okay. So which stream of armed forces you want to join and why?
Sir, I would be like I would love to join the Air Force, sir. The reason is, sir, because we have seen in recent days of Operation Sindoor, sir, the Air Force has played a very big role. And
Hmm.
sir, also, sir, it was my father's first dream to join the Air Force, sir. But unfortunately, sir, he could not clear his examination, sir, of the Air Force. Sir, he cleared the examination, sir, but when he went to Guwahati as an to be recruited as an airman, sir, he could not make it. So I want to like fulfill his dreams. So I want to join the Air Force. Also, sir, I am into gaming, sir. So I think the technology advancement in like in operating drones or other things would help me there, sir. So I think so, sir. Air Force is my like is my choice of service, sir.
Okay. So, of Sindoor, what do you think was the change in the war per se, the strategy of war that you identified happened after Sindoor?
Yes, sir. So I think, sir, this is the first war, sir. It was completely. It was not just a war between two forces, sir. It was war between two countries that like involved all kind of information warfare, as well as like all the sixth generation warfare, like the use of drones, use of different technology. For example, sir, there was a lot of spoofing uh, while uh, while using either airspace, while like when so there was a lot of use of technology, sir. So very less boot were on the ground, sir, and more on the in the air, sir. I believe, sir. So and this is a new normal for the armed forces around the world, sir. As we have witnessed in the Ukraine war, also, sir. It was completely a new form of warfare, sir. I believe, sir.
What
And
is
this
new
will
in
be the
this?
new. So new in this, sir. Previously, sir, in other wars we have fought, like in Kargil war, in 1971 war, a lot of involvement of the Indian Army was there, sir. Now, I believe, sir, there is involvement of like all the three forces together, sir. There is a little bit, there is a strong sense of togetherness in the in this war that we have seen recently in Operation Sindoor, sir. Like Air Force, Army, and the Navy was coordinating together, sir. So as like we have seen that we are moving towards operations, sir. So that will be used like for in the future wars also that we have seen recently in the Operation Sindoor, sir.
So, if I take from you, we don't need any more fighter aircrafts after Op Sindoor because the war will be fought through technology, cyber,
Yes, sir.
and missiles and drones. So,
Yes, sir.
do we need to have fighter aircrafts and fighter pilots?
Yes, sir, I think so. We need to have the fighter aircrafts as of now, sir, because we are still transitioning in the technology, sir. This technology cannot be obsoleted in recent days, in recent years, sir. After I think so, like after 5 to 10 years, this requirement would be very less. I'm sure about it, sir, because we are seeing in the Ukraine war, sir. The air force of Russia and Ukraine are like they are using the air force very less. The fighter jets are used very less, sir. So drone warfare has become the new, like a new, complete unmanned drone warfare has become a new normal for every country, sir. At war as of now, sir. Recent, sir, when we have seen that Israel has been attacking Iran, sir. So they are not sending any kind of like fighter jets, fighter planes. They are sending the Reaper drone across the other nations and controlling the airspace, sir. So as of now, sir, we will be using the jets. So we should be updated like from fourth to fifth generation. We have to reach there. But with time, we have to also improve our drone technology, our unmanned capacity, sir. And we have to train our personnel in that way, sir.
So, in your opinion, very soon, man and the man behind the machine will be obsolete.
No, sir. Man behind the machine will be there, sir. But like his work will be different, sir. His work might change in recent, like in 5 to 10 years maximum, sir. Like somebody who's like we are focusing more on like fighting, like flying with the aircraft. Now he'll be sitting in a room and controlling the aircraft, but the man will be there, sir. The training will be changed. There will be new kind of technology we will be seeing, sir. So not recently, sir, but in like 5 to 10 years, we might think so that the world going toward faster rates.
So, all these fifth generation and sixth generation fighter jets and spending of money. I think many of the aircrafts are very costly,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right?
So the
All that
we are
stealth
spending.
and then all this is a waste of money.
There is no waste of money, sir. It will be
Mm.
used, sir. For example, sir, we have shifted from horses to from cavalry to tanks, sir. but still we are using horses. There is RVC, sir. We are seeing in a Republic Day also, sir. We will not be completely obsoleting it, sir. It will be it might be the first line of defense, the Air Force, but later on to sustain the war, sir, we cannot we cannot spend a lot of money to sustain the war. We have to use drones, sir. Nowadays, so we can seeing from the wars in Russia and Ukraine, there is only the competition for sustainment, sir. There is nobody a clear winner in this war, sir. So to sustain the war, sir, we cannot invest a lot of money in sixth generation, fifth generation jets, sir. We have to invest surely in drones.
Okay. Well, you mentioned something about, being a YouTuber.
Yes,
This is something very new field. What exactly is this about? What you used to do?
yes, sir. So back in like in my school days when I was in class 12, so I started playing online gaming on my phone, sir. So slowly, what I did, sir, I started recording and like started uploading those clips on my Facebook and Instagram pages, sir. So it got a good amount of views, sir. So I plan to start a YouTube page of my own, sir. So I discussed it with my father, sir, and I got a new Wi-Fi and new computer. Like he agreed, sir. He told, okay, whatever you want to do, fine. I just focused on studies as well, sir. So I balance both studies and as well as my YouTubing. So initial days, sir, I started uploading like clips of my gameplays, the final moment of the gameplay, sir. Later on, sir, what happened, sir? Like COVID-19 came, sir. So we had all our colleges and coaching were closed, sir. So I got extra time, sir. So instead of only like adding clips, I used to upload entire gameplay. And also there were very enthusiastic like clips of young kids are very enthusiastic about gaming, sir. So they used to go join me as a live stream, and also like they used to want to repeat whatever I've uploaded. So I started getting a good viewership, sir. So I formally on like in September of 2020, sir, I started my own gaming channel called Tyson Gaming, sir. So I gradually, sir, I got good number of viewership as well as subscriptions, sir. So I slowly grew to like 20,000 and it reached to 30,000 in 2021, sir. And then also started getting sponsorship from Byju's. Was my first sponsor, I remember, sir. They asked me to they told me that whenever you are playing game, you have to open my tab showing Byju's. So I got collaboration from there. I also got collaboration from UC browser, from Opera Mini, sir, and there was some Moj video app, many new video app after TikTok was banned. So they also did collaboration with me, sir. So my channel grew, sir. By at the end of 2023, sir, it reached 1.21 lakh subscribers, sir. I got. So I earned very well, sir. So I in my initial days I around earned around in 1 year, sir. And so in 2 years, sir, I earned 3.5 lakh rupees. By the end of 2023, it was 5.5 lakh rupees that I earned from my YouTube, sir. And this channel is still active, but still I am not able to operate it. So my cousin brother, sir, the youngest cousin brother who's in class 12 right now, is operating it, sir. But the viewership has gone minimal, sir. So this is what my YouTube journey is, sir.
Okay. So, what do you think about this? Australia has recently come up with the rule on uh, controlling the access of YouTube and such channels
Yes,
for
yes, sir.
youngsters.
Yes, sir. I think this is a very good move, sir. I agree, sir. Because we are seeing that social media has no filter whatsoever, sir. Even a small children will we are consuming the same content that like an elder person would not be consuming it, sir. So, for example, last I would say that last month I went to Ranchi, sir, for my one of my examination there. So I attended a Diwali Mela, sir. There was a skit being performed by the students of APS during the Diwali Mela. So they were using like it was written by some students only, sir. They used all the terms, jargons, all the abuse, all the things that is being like shared by elder people, sir. So I feel that every like thing that is being consumed by the elder people is also consumed by the younger generation too, sir. So the filter is a must, sir. We have the YouTube has introduced YouTube Kids. It is a good move, sir, but there is nobody there, sir. So government should, I believe, sir, government should pass a law, sir, so that like students could grow systematically, sir. So it is a very good move for the part of Australia, sir. I would like India to also implement some kind of move in this regard, sir.
Why do you think the youngsters these days are so much latched on to, if I may say, not value addition, but their time utilization? instead
Yes,
of
sir.
reading books or this, are either making reels or watching
Yes, sir.
reels.
Yes, sir. Yes. The reason is because this has been become like I told you, sir. They're whatever it is very easy to for them to consume this. They just have to open their father's or their own phone, and they just have to click the YouTube, and they will get reels on the first thing they will get reels or short videos, sir. Now the thing is, so it has been a new fashion among the kids because the generation has gone through reels, short videos, and their attention span has decreased to a very low level, sir. Nowadays, nobody wants to like write whatever they do not express through writing through reading. They only express through reels, and to consume they just watch videos, sir. To consume any news, to consume any content, they just watch reels. So whatever isn't trending as of now, so it is on the lips of these youngsters. So the worst thing is that they cannot think independently, sir. The content creator makes their mind, sir. If something is trending right now, everybody will be thinking about it. And the biggest reason I would say is the business model of YouTube, Instagram, or other social media apps. That they are promoting shorts video like too much, sir. Like whether you when in our time, sir, when we started in 2016 or 15, I would say, sir, when we started surfing the internet, we started like using these kind of Facebook, other social media. Then there was no concept of short videos, sir, or very less concepts, sir. There was same long video that everybody has to watch, and there was also like everybody used to express themselves by writing some things. Now even the long words have shifted to small jargons, small phrases. So this is what it is, sir. Social media, so the marketing, I would say, has ruined our kids as of now, sir. I would say
So it is damaging to young generation for
it is, sir.
independent
It is.
thinking and innovation.
Yes, sir, it is, sir.
And what about value system in the society?
The value system is, sir, I told you, sir, there is no filter between youngster and the elder, sir. So the respect towards the elder has decreased to a very low level, sir. I agree because I teach my students, I know, sir. Because before when we used to study, sir, we used to like fear our teachers. Now there is a tendency that because of like through reels, they would be like saying that I know equally like you, sir. Because the whatever I would be consuming, they would be also like known through reels or through whatever source they find. They would be also sharing it with me, sir. I would say, sir, the value system has decreased, but it has still not gone completely, sir. For example, if somebody is trending that we should be respecting elders, so there is a tendency that they are following the trend. So it's up to these kind of influencer what kind of trend they generate in our society. I see that they are trending something positive only, sir. For example, many of the youngster has moved towards watching videos of bhakti videos, watching motivational videos. So, but there is still, sir, a long way to go in differentiating between what a youngster should do and what an elder should be like teaching them to do, sir.
Hmm. So like, these guys who I mean, there were a lot of cases in Delhi which I read in newspaper, like people making reels, driving dangerously. There were people who got killed also,
Yes, sir.
taking selfie or recording self video. I heard somewhere, the couple had gone somewhere in hill station, and while making reel or something, he fell off the gorge. So, what is the reason behind the craze? Is it easy money?
Yes, sir. It is easy money and easy fame, sir. So whatever we are seeing in the reels, you see that somebody has like if some YouTuber or some kind of reel maker, sir, if he has gone through say, some kind of easy money through just making these kind of stunt, and they got successful, sir, and they're flaunting their next in the next video, they're flaunting that they're buying a new car or they're buying a new bike. So usually, sir, these social media users are from a lower socio economic background, sir. So they get influence. They want to like everybody wants to give some kind of good add luxury to their life. They want to like give something to their family back, sir. So they do try these kind of stunts to get easy money as well as easy fame, sir.
Okay. Now, you have heard about Agniveer scheme of armed forces. What is your take
Yes,
on
yes, sir.
Agniveer scheme?
I think, sir, Agni scheme like introduced by government. It is a very positive scheme for the Indian Army, sir. Because on a as of now, we are thinking, sir, that it is completely different and completely new, sir. So, we are like we are thinking that it is on the base of the line of duty that is being used in Israel or other like small country. But as of now, we are thinking to extend the period of 4 years to 7 years. So this helps the youth to go through these trainings as well to serve the country in large number. Before, and the other thing is like in the armed forces, we were spending a lot of money in our personal as well as giving them pension and like in maintaining their well-being, sir. A lot of money was spent there, sir. As of now, see the money that we saved from the Agniveer scheme will be investing in obtaining new technologies. So we are seeing that we are investing a lot of like in the same in our budget, sir. We are continuously increasing in defense spending, and the this defense expenditure before was only is what completely on personal, and a lot of money was used to spend on like giving pensions and after caring for the well-being after the retirement, sir. Now after the Agniveer scheme, a youngster can serve the armed forces and get like whatever during his training, whatever the discipline, whatever the things he had learned during his training as well as service days, can come back to the civilian and serve his nation in other ways, sir. So I think it's a good scheme, sir, for the armed forces to be lean and thin, sir, and to be very effective during wartime.
Mhm. So you're in agreement. There were a lot of hue and cry in your state also when the Agniveer
Yes, sir.
scheme was launched. Why do you think it happened?
Sir, in Bihar, sir, the problem is there is no to very less industries. So the only job that most of the people from Bihar they are forced to go for the government job or either some kind of job in other cities, other big metro cities. So like the students of Bihar are very brilliant and hardworking, sir. They wake up at 4:30, they go for a run, they study. So for them, the army was a very stable and steady job, sir. So they felt initially that like after introduction of this scheme, so it would be completely that everybody has like love for the army in my state for sure, and so they felt that just serving for 4 years after working so hard and getting joining the forces and retiring after 4 years, it will be not be feasible for it will not be sustainable for them. And so, but later on, like government brought different schemes like there would be reservation for the Agniveers in other jobs, in jobs like SI and other Bihar police jobs. So like, whatever learning they felt that whatever they will be learning in the Agniveer will be implemented here, sir. So initially it was approved, sir, but now I think though they have accepted it and they've like accepted it wholeheartedly, sir.
Okay, right. So now tell me something about who's the chief of defense staff?
Presently, the chief of defense staff is General Anil Chauhan, sir.
Okay. And who's the chief of army staff?
Sir, the chief of army staff is sorry, sir, it got away from my mind, sir.
Okay.
Sorry for that, sir.
What about Air Force? Now, since you're going for Indian Air Force, so who's
Yes,
the
yes, sir. So the chief of air staff of the air force is sir, yeah, sir. Rank was, I think, sir. I got everything blank. Right. Sorry, sir.
okay?
Sir,
Take your time, no worries.
sorry. Sir, he's sorry. He's air marshal, air chief marshal. Some Karamveer Singh, sir. Do not recall his name. I'm not. I don't know, sir. Why I forgot, sir.
Hmm.
Unable to recall.
Air Chief Marshal, what is the
Air
name?
Chief Master, sir. Some thing, sir. I'm not getting it right now. I don't know why, sir. Something
Okay.
went away.
Okay. Navy Chief?
Sir, Navy Chief is at present sir Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi, sir.
Hmm. Can you tell me the name of ranks of Indian Air Force officers?
Sir, Indian Air Force starts with flight lieutenant. Then it moves to the group, sir. Then, sir, flying officer, flight lieutenant, group captain, wing commander, and then air commodore, sir, air marshal, air chief marshal, sir.
That's it?
Yes, I can recall it right.
Okay. So, I mean, you have not done NCC and all in your schools?
Sir, unfortunately, sir, NCC was not available in my school, sir. So I was not
Hmm.
able to do, sir. So
What about
in
college?
11th and 12th, so in my college also, sir, it was not available, sir. And in my
Hmm.
11th and 12th, it was available there, sir. But I could
Hmm.
not do, sir, because so initially, sir, they take these kind of recruitment, sir.
Hmm.
They come and they ask for to be present there physically, sir. So our
Hmm.
teacher told that everybody who has taken science, like physics, chemistry, math, and PCB, should be avoiding this. So you're not allowed to go for that to be present there, sir. I could not
Hmm.
do NCC, sir. This is the reason, sir.
But you didn't tell your teacher about your aspiration and dream.
Sir, it was a rule from the principal, sir, that anybody who is in who has taken physics, chemistry, and maths, and physics, chemistry, and bio, they should be like focusing on the studies because it is a matter of student school's pride. The result, a good result, sir. They should
No,
not
so
be sent for the
11th,
NCC.
11th you could have done, and 12th you should not have done.
Sir, it was
Because
the rule,
11th is
sir.
not a board exam.
Yes, sir, sir. 11th is still, like I wanted to do, sir, because I always wanted to be part of the NCC, sir. Unfortunately, it was not in my school, sir. When I went for the admission in the Lucknow Public School, sir, there was NCC, sir. But like initial days, they take when it is in the month of July or August, sir, they come for recruitment, sir. This is a time when we like when the syllabus is very vast and we have to complete all the syllabus. So it was from the principal order only, sir, that anybody who has taken like who is in the PCM and PCB, sir, should not be allowed to take part in the NCC, sir. It was her order, sir, and so everybody, every teacher followed it. That is the thing. So this is why I could not do
So what
NCC,
about
sir.
your dream? Your dream was going away.
So but I did like I was good in physicals and everything, sir. I used to play daily, sir. I used to run in
Hmm.
my. I used to live in cantonment, sir. So I used to run daily, and
Hmm.
I used to play basketball almost daily, sir.
Hmm.
So there was no like I'm physically fit, sir. So,
Hmm. But then your NCC certificates would have helped you.
uh, yes, sir, it would have helped me, sir. But unfortunately, sir, in there was the order, sir. So I could not do anything about it, sir. And everybody had to like it was a school. So like Lucknow Public School is a group of schools, sir. The order comes from the head branch, and so the head branch gives the order to the principal, and principal has to implement it, sir. So obviously it was an order from the head branch, so I could not do anything, sir, about it. So, but I was when I was in Lucknow, sir. It is the training of training. It was a training battalion of medical course, sir. So I used to see training and everything, sir, while going with my father to the unit, sir. So I got the basic ideas of what training should be, what happens in the training and all, sir. So I've seen, sir, courses from a very close.
Hmm. Now, you could have answered your subjects or service thing much easily if you would have been in NCC. Don't you
Yes,
think
sir.
so?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What to do, sir? So there was nothing, no, in my school until 12th, sir, there was no NCC. There, sir, they did not
Okay,
ask me to
fair
go there,
enough.
sir. Yes,
So tell me something about your strength and certain aspects of your personality that you think you need to improve upon.
yes. So my strength, sir, I think my strength is that I'm very, like, I am a person who is very respectful to others, sir. So everybody in my family, sir, my mother, my parents, as well as my like single family, joint uncle, my grandfather, they always like in everybody they give it this to a very high regard that I'm a very respectful person, sir. And the second thing, sir, I'm a very great at motivating people, sir. I would give you, sir, one of my examples, sir, for like one of my friend who was completely his name was Gaurav Pandey, sir. He was completely he wanted to join the forces, but he had a very weak English. And so initially, sir, he was very hesitant to join the forces when I was in Ranchi, sir. He used to live just near my house. So I guided him at every aspect, sir, how to join the forces. I helped him to improve his English, sir. At present, sir, he joined as an Agniveer, sir. He's very happy to join the forces. The second, sir, when I went for some guidance in Lucknow, sir. Initially, sir, when I went for guidance in Lucknow during my NDA days, sir. When so there was one say Bhaiya, sir, who was from the Maratha Light Infantry, sir. His name was he was Gunner Aslam, sir. Same problem, sir. He had a very low confidence, and also, sir, he was very weak in English, sir. So I told him that I would help you improve English and help you gain confidence in the morning. Like you help me in physical, sir. Every morning I used to jog and converse him within English, sir. So like he cleared his examination of ACC, sir. Now he has gone for training to IMA, sir, last year. And so like he calls me every day, sir. He's very thankful to me, sir. Also, sir, this motivation has helped my student also, sir.
Okay, so one of
Basically,
the student comes and tells you, कि, sir, I have fallen in love with the girl, and the girl has now broken up with me, and I'm very demotivated in life. How will you motivate him?
yes. I would just say that uh, if he has fallen in love, I would just simply say, work hard. You will get something like be successful. You will surely get that person again back. It is for sure, sir. Because girls have tendency to go with a person who is
No, I'm
successful
asking, how will
as
you
well.
motivate him?
Achha, sir, I will just motivate him simply, sir, by saying this that girls
Hmm.
like after a certain age they have this tendency to go with a successful person, sir, because she also wants to have a she wants to settle down, sir. You would try to show that you are a person you are worth caring for her in a long term. She will
Hmm.
surely come back, sir.
Now, what if she does not, sir? I've lost my motivation. I don't feel
Then, sir,
like
I would
doing anything more.
like he wants also girls. So,
I'm the
sir,
student. Suppose I'm the student.
sir, and he says
I'm
that
saying that, sir, अभी तो मेरा मन खत्म हो गया है. Thank you very much, sir.
I would talk to his parents. The parents
Hmm.
have this tendency to like improve any kind of person who is in
Hmm.
these kind of love traps and all, sir. They
Hmm.
will straighten him up, sir, for sure.
So where is your motivation? You said you're a very motivating person.
So my motivation comes from my father, sir. And
No, no, you
father is
said
my
you motivate people. So I'm giving you a situation. Now you motivate this guy.
okay, sir. Okay, so I will just if I'll ask him like as of now, nothing is over. You still have a long life to go ahead. If you go through this person right now, you'll
Hmm.
not be able to like see the other beauties of this world. Work hard to become something. You'll find like other good options in your life.
Hmm.
And if he's not agreeing with this kind of motivation, sir, I would go and sit with his parents. I will discuss with him, sir, all the aspects. So I will
Hmm.
also ask his mother to like little bit of add some emotional approach to him. So
Hmm.
surely there are chances that he will surely listen to it, sir. There is
But
a
he
lot of
does not
chance.
listen. He says, sir, and then you see him absent from classes, or he's coming to classes because his parents have pushed him, you know, you must go. And you see him is disinterested in the class.
I'll talk to him for sure, sir. After I'll ask him to sit with me. I'll talk to
Hmm.
him. No, like in the morning, I would be calling him with me, sir. Every morning, sir. I would say whatever that you have right now, what a problem, you channelize it to something else. You take up a new skill. I will also learn that skill with him, sir. So he will be also motivated and will while learning. It is a human tendency that if we learn something new, sir, we get excited and we forgot our like past problems. If we are
Hmm.
successful there, sir. This is
Hmm.
one of the things that I have used and I've been successful. I will be using it again, sir.
Okay. What else other strengths you have and your shortcomings in personality?
Yes, sir. As a other strength that I have, sir, I do not fear anything, sir. Like I have been
Hmm.
living with my actually what happened, sir. So initial days, sir. So when we shifted to Ranchi, so my father was posted to different places, sir. So due to my education, he has to leave us behind and he has to go, sir. Being the only child, sir, I was the person who was taking care of my mother, sir, and everything like from grocery to vegetable from a young age, sir. So I have been outgoing since very young age. From buying vegetable to grocery to every other like for billing, gas. I still does it, sir. So I think, sir, in this way, I do not fear anything, sir. If I talk about these shortcomings, sir, so I used to be very involved in sports activities in my school days and during my like college days, sir. And also these esports and everything, sir. At present, sir, I have a loads of studies. I'm not able to focus more on basketball and these online gaming. I do it, sir. I do it on weekend, but not much as I used to do it before, sir. So I miss those things, sir.
Hmm. And what are the shortcomings of your personality?
Shortcomings of my personality is, sir, if I have a person, sir. if I'm thinking to do something, sir, I take it like it on me, sir. I take it a little bit on my ego, sir. For example, sir, if I want to, so that if I'm not able to clear a particular examination, sir, I take it upon him, sir, that next time, sir, I would be clearing it, sir, for sure, sir. So this, like, I leave everything, friends, family, my festival. That I think, sir, it's not so good, sir, because we have to take everything together, even during some kind of studies or some things, some other kind of like activity should be performed with respect to our studies also, sir. This is I want to improve, sir. I want to be more balanced in my approach, sir.
Okay. So now you tell me something about your routine on a Sunday and a holiday. What do
Yes,
you
sir.
do on a working day? I mean, working in the sense if you are in college and all like that. I would be
Yes,
interested in what is your routine on a holiday? What do you like to watch on TV? If you have internet, how do you make use of it? What are your hobbies and leisure time activities?
okay, sir. Sir, if I talk about my routine, sir. So my routine is divided into in three parts, sir. The first is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and the weekends. Weekend, that is Sunday, sir. So on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like any day, sir, any day of my routines, I wake up at as early as 4 a.m., sir. So that I freshen up, sir. Then I iron my clothes, sir. The reason being, sir, because in Bihar there is a problem of like electricity fluctuation in the day, sir. So in the morning the electricity is the best, so I iron all my clothes. In the morning I prepare for my for the day, sir. That those clothes I will be using it in my teaching while teaching, sir. Then I what I do is, sir, then I go for the morning walk, sir. I go for a morning jog in the Madhepura Stadium nearby, sir, with my one or two lodge boys who wake up early in the morning. I go with them, sir. I run for 3 kilometers. I do some exercise, stretching. Then I return back. I also pluck flowers. I have a garden in my vicinity of my coaching, sir. So I pluck flowers, and like there is a nearby temple. There is a Devi Mandap nearby, sir. So I go there. I bath, go there and pray a little bit. And then I return back at around 7 a.m. Around I return back, sir. So from 7 to 8:30 for 1 hour, sir, I like decide what I will be doing today and what is my day. And also at that time, sir, I revise the things that I have studied the last night. I'm from, sir, 8:30 to 10:30, sir. So sorry, sir, 8:30 to 10:30. Yes, 8 to 10. So nowadays, sir, I take less class, sir, because I have, sir, commitment with sir also. So 8:30 to 10, sir. 1.5, sir, I teach my students. It is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sir. I do these things. On Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, sir. Sorry, it is same everything. I wake up early in the morning. The morning routine is same, but in the morning, like instead of teaching, sir, I study my own, sir. I study about I have to prepare for my mains examination. In the morning, I study whatever thing that I have studied at night. So I study in the mornings. And later on, sir, after my it's like classes with the sir gets over, sir, at around 12. So after 12, sir, I go for I take a short nap. After waking up, sir, I prepare my, sir, lunch. I like usually what I do, sir, I prepare my lunch. I use rice, dal and bhunjia. So this is what I prepare. It takes very minimum amount of time, sir. So I prepare them. Then I move on to from around 2 to 5, sir. 2 to 5, I study. Sit and study for my mains examination. I practice answer writing, sir. So after 5, sir, I go out and go around my lodge and everywhere around my, sir, vicinity, sir. I meet with my students, with my all the students who are preparing for in the library, sir. I ask them if they want anything, any changes, they anything they want to be included or excluded, sir. Then after that, sir, I go out for a walk nearby, and I purchase my whatever the things is required. And there also, sir, my mommy lives nearby, sir. So I go to her house. I asked her that whether she needs anything or not, sir. So I provide her. And I spend time with my cousin brother. He's currently at 12, in class 12, sir. I go through his like studies and everything. I guide him with his studies. Then I go for a like again. I go to the Madhepura Stadium. Return back, sir, in the evening at around 6. And it like except for the studying in the morning on the days of coaching, everything remains same on the other Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, sir. On Sundays, I wake up again at 4 a.m. I instead of like I don't have I go for a run, and after the coming that I wash all my clothes, sir. I do all my laundry on the day. And in the afternoon, sir, I go to my mommy's house, and like I spend time with at her house watching movies or some kind of cooking some food or something else, sir. when I go out with my younger brother and other like students who of my coaching for a ride around the city. On weekends, I buy like in the evening I eat sweets and some kind of like food, some kind of food, street foods and everything. I go and back again with my mommy and enjoy the food and come back at home, sir. This is how my routine is, sir. And if I talk about my if I talk about my routine, sir, it was if I talk about watch on TV, sir. Usually, sir, when I used to be when I'm with my mommy and everyone, sir. So we usually watch these kind of reality shows with together, sir, in the evening. And later on, sir, what I do is like if I have to watch, if you ask me, sir, what I watch on internet, sir, I am like since childhood, sir. I have been a fan of watching documentaries on wildlife, sir. So I watch documentary on wildlife as well as some kind of current affairs news from Study IQ IAS, BN New. These kind of channels are there who share the different aspects of geopolitics, different news. I love watching them. So at times, sometimes I get time. I watch Hollywood movies. So the recent movies that I watched in is like Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. This I've read. And on weekend, sir, I like in the evenings, sir, I make sure that I will be reading one of the books, sir. At present, sir, I'm reading, sir, Mela Anchal by Finishwar Nath Renu, sir. It's a very good book, sir. And so, if I talk about my hobbies, if I talk about my hobbies, so I have been like a person who has I'm a little bit creative, sir. So if from very young age, sir, I was good in art, and I was also good in drawings, arts, and calligraphy, and everything else. So initial days, I used to just draw for myself or just for drawing purpose, and I used to stick it at my walls. Later on, sir, when I was in class 11, sir, in Lucknow, sir, when I posted there, sir. So I had drawn some picture of my favorite Hollywood actors, Al Pacino and every other, sir, on the wall of the rooms. So it was the day of inspection by exams came. They saw my paintings. They asked me, they suggested me, sir, do one thing. We have a Ganesh Chaturthi coming up. Why don't we decorate the walls of our unit, sir? So I agreed, sir. I went there and I painted like Ganesh ji with on his sitting on his mice. So they were very impressed, sir. I got confident about it, sir, and I slowly started doing wall painting in my home, also in my quarters and everywhere I got. And like when I came back to Ranchi, sir, I started doing it in my home also. In my entire home is decorated. When I moved to Madhepura, there also, sir, I started decorating it my own area in my own building and everywhere. This is the example, sir. Behind, sir, I made one, and later on, sir, what I got is one of my students. His elder brother was in a block, so it was the day of
No, I
like
got that you are repenting in this,
yes, sir.
and well, that gave me fair idea about your routine and other activities. Now, tell
Yes, sir.
me something about your family. I would be interested in knowing about the members of your family, including your great parents, etc., their occupation and their general qualification. I would also be
Yes, sir.
interested in knowing about the activities in which you get personally involved. Whom do you approach for help if you are in a problem or you want to confide? Mention about your friend circle in the neighborhood. How do you spend time together? How much of pocket money do you get and how do you spend it?
Yes, sir. Yes. Talking about my family members, sir, my father is currently he's a civil major in the Indian Army, sir. He is posted at Nasik Devlali, sir, and he has served 28 years in the forces, and he had got promoted to Subedar Major last month, sir. So his service has been extended to 4 more years, and he has completed his graduation uh, from in the subject of history, sir, from IGNU. And talking about my mother, sir, she is a homemaker. She has done a graduation in Hindi in the core subject. And she's a homemaker now, sir. But when we were in Lucknow, so she has briefly taught like pre-primary students in the AMC pre-primary school, sir. And if, talking about my brothers and sisters, sir, I am the only child of my parents, and I don't have any brothers and sisters. But my mother, like as present, she keeps my my the eldest maternal uncle's two daughter. She stays with my mother as of now, and we are like my father is completely funding their education through his money, sir. And if I talk about my grandparents, my paternal grandfather was was retired from the Havaldar from 12th Bihar Regiment, and he retired in the year of 2004, like in from Himachal Pradesh. And unfortunately, sir, he passed away last year, sir. Last year in the month of in the month of June, sir. In the month of June, he passed away. And if I talk about my grandmother, sir, she passed away in the last year of August, sir. So if I talk about my maternal grandfather, so my maternal grandfather was a wrestler, and he participated in different
No, I wanted to
wrestling
know about
events
your
in
family. I wanted to know about your family and the members of the family, their education and occupation.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How do you spend time together at home in general activities? Whom do you approach for help if you have a problem or you want to confide?
Yes, sir. Sir, in my I told you about my family, sir. These are the only members of my family, and if I talk about the how do I spend my time with my family, sir? As of now, sir, I'm living alone in Madhepura and guiding my and running these coachings and all. So before I used to stay with my mother, sir. Last year when I used to stay with my mother, so usually whatever the activities that needs the household activities, it was completely my responsibility, sir. Because being a serviceman, my father had to be away most of the time, sir. So starting from like basic things arranging for like ration, as well as from arranging the vegetable, fruits, anything that is needed. I used to arrange for her, sir. Also, my mother is very religious woman, sir. So from time to time, she needs some kind of like puja materials like flowers, some different puja materials from for different occasions. So I used to provide her with that, sir. And as my sisters used to stay with us, my cousin sisters used to stay with us, so I used to teach them in the evening, and I used to talk about whatever about their day, anything that they needed. So I used to provide her because I used to earn enough. I used to buy them clothes from time to time. And if I talk about how do to whom do I approach, sir? Usually, what I do, sir, I've been living alone, sir. I'm the only child, so there has been a lot of problems. So I used to face it alone, sir. But whenever there is a need of confinement or something, I confide with my mother. And also, if there is some kind of suggestion is needed, sir, my father is where I go for suggestions, sir. And if I talk about my uh, this is my activities about my friends in my locality, sir. So if my in my I have a lot of friends since childhood that used to live in my locality back in Ranchi, sir. So I told you about Gaurav Pandey, sir. He was a childhood friend of mine, sir. We met for the first time when I was returning back from polyclinic, and he was playing cricket. So my mother introduced me to him, sir. So he was a son of a shopkeeper, sir, and we used to play daily near our house. And slowly our friendship grew, and we used to be together every time, sir. Other friends was Yash, who at present is completing his MBA from IIM Bodh Gaya, and we used to call him like Yogi because he was a very calm person, and we used to involve together for any kind of
What is
fun
my
activities
question?
or some kind of
Vivek, what is my question about your friends? Mention about your friend
uh,
circle in the neighborhood. How do you spend time together?
so in my friend circle, sir, six of them I remember, sir. Six friends I remember. One was Yash, Gaurav, yeah, Aves, son Pratyush, and Asta, sir. We were like six best friends because we were also friends together in the school days. So we used to organize everything from like we used to together organize like programs like Saraswati Puja, Independence Day, Republic Day, or some kind of New Year events. But at present, I would say, at present where I'm living in my locality, all my friends are my students because they're also somewhat of my same age. So we together organize different kinds of events. The most recent being the Saraswati Puja, sir. Being a coaching center, so I brought a like idol of Ma Saraswati, sir. So we all, like we decorated we together we decorated the place, as well as we invited women, their parents, as well as children from a locality nearby, sir. And I, with all my students, organized some kind of race, like spoon race and everything, in the most recent one that I can remember, sir. In last New Year also, sir, I organized a small party with all the parents of my students, sir. So as of now, these are my friends where I live, sir.
Okay. So your father is a Subedar Major in AMC. Can you tell me the
Yes,
rank
sir.
structure of
Yes, sir.
your father from start to end?
Yes, sir. So my father was the his first rank was Sipai, and later on he became last Lance Nayak and Nayak. Then he became Havaldar, and then he became Naib Subedar, then Subedar. Then after that he got promoted to Subedar Major, sir.
Okay. What is his salary?
At present, sir, he gets is rupees 60 around rupees 60,000 per month, sir.
His salary is about 60,000. I think in your PIQ
Yes, sir.
you have mentioned you have forgotten 10.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Hmm. So that is one part. So give me one example of where you have taken a suggestion from your father and where you have confided to your mother.
Sure. So, like for the first suggestion I asked about my father was the first was that when I wanted to start my YouTube videos, my father is very open to me, sir. He always listened to me what I want to do, sir. So he heard, sir, what I wanted to do, sir. He also asked me questions like whether you will be able to manage your studies or not, sir. Then he told me that okay, fine, you whatever you want to do, it's fine. But even like if you first go and find whatever your need is. For example, I wanted a gaming laptop, sir. So he asked me research all the gaming laptops, all kind of that is in the market, sir. He also took help from his colleagues back in the armed forces, sir. So he like and also like he also suggested me that that you should be
No,
instead
that
of
is
using
fine. So
these
only one suggestion you have taken is about your YouTube starting channel,
I said other suggestion also, sir. For example, for
which
starting
is the most, I would say, the most significant suggestion you have got from your father.
yes, sir, it can be counted as one, sir. But there is one more, sir, that I think the recent one that helped me a lot, sir.
Okay. And
Uh,
where you have confided to
while,
your mother?
sir, last month when I had my interview, sir, about this month only, sir, on 9th of January, sir. And I had my interview, so I had to go back to Ranchi, sir. So I told her that we are the what I told her that I have prepared well for the interview, but still I feel little bit nervous this time, sir, because last time I missed just for 13 marks. Then she told me that everything will be fine. She was there as a support to me, sir. I felt confident, sir. I attended the interview, sir, in 2012, sir.
Well, okay, well, that gives me fair idea about your family. Now, I would be interested in knowing about your education, starting from class 10 onwards. Tell me about the marks scored in various examinations, or rather, the percentage scored in various examinations, the subject chosen after class 10 for further studies, and your future career options. Tell me about the teacher that impressed you the most, and those who did not. Your friend circles that you moved with while at school, college. Who are your close friends? Why do you consider them so? Any difficulty in financing your education?
Yes. Talking about my studies, sir, I completed my class 10 from St. Anthony School, Ranchi, and I scored 86 percentage in my class 10th board exam. And I I was good in biology, sir, in my school days. So at that time, I discussed this with my father, sir, and he suggested me that you should go for physics, chemistry, and biology for your class 12, sir. I went and I pursued class biology in my class 12, and I scored 78 percentage in my examinations. Then I realized that I was good in science, but still, sir, my strength was my English, sir, because I scored the highest in English as well as in Hindi during my examination, sir. So it was completely on my decision to go for the English subject. So I chose English as my bachelor in graduation during my graduation, sir. So I completed my graduation in 2023 and scored 72% in my final examination, sir. If I talk about the subjects that I like in like the subjects that I liked was biology and English, and languages subjects was and English and Hindi, sir. Biology, because sir, from very initial days I was reading encyclopedia, I was watching these National Geography and Discovery
Have
channels,
I
sir.
asked this
So it
question?
automatically, sir.
Have I asked this question?
Oh no, it's not. So subjects, sir.
Please stick to my questions. Your
Yes, sir.
answers should be to my question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, if I talk about the extracurricular and co-curricular activities, sir.
I didn't
So
ask you.
extracurricular activity.
I didn't ask you.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Can you please repeat the question, sir?
I said, tell me about the percentage you scored after class 10, the subjects
Yes, sir.
chosen for further studies, and also about your
Yes,
future
sir.
career. Talk
Yes,
about
sir.
the teachers that impressed you the most and those who did not. Who are your friends in school, college, or hostel? Why do they consider them close? Any difficulties in financing your education?
So my future career options are, sir. At present, sir, my sole options is to join the armed forces, sir, because I've been preparing it for a very long period of time, sir. I think, sir, and my goal aligns with my dream to join the forces, sir. So I have some attempts left with me, sir. So I'll like do my best to get recommended in this attempt and join the forces, sir. If, unfortunately, I'm not able to make in the armed forces, sir. Then my second option that I have taken is to join the state PCS examinations. I have cleared some of the state PCS examination, that is JPSC and BPSC. So I will be going forward in that direction only, sir. And if I'm not able to make there also, sir, and I have a third option that I would be expanding my like entrepreneurship business to new levels, sir. So I'll be earning here only, sir, and I will be like expanding my business further. And if I talk about my friend circle who in my school days, so some of my friends that I recall, sir, we were a group of six friends in my school, sir. Because everybody was living in close vicinity, so we became naturally became very close friends. The first and the closest to me was Gaurav Pandey, sir, and he completed his graduation from BSc, and at present, sir, he joined the forces. And the second friend that I recall was Avay Sakhtar, sir. He was very studious person, sir. His father was his father was a teacher in Kendriya Vidyalaya, a computer science teacher, sir. So he was he was a student. He always loved to about computers, sir. He was the only person that had the computer in his home, sir. And we all six friends used to gather, and we used to do practical in his computer from time to time, sir. And so at present, sir, he has completed in his BTech from IIT Guwahati, and he is in Microsoft and is in Bangalore, sir. And the third friend that that was in a group. My group was his name was Anubhav Sahu, sir. So he was a person who always wanted to join the law, sir, because his father was also a lawyer, sir. He has completed his LLM from NLSU, Ranchi, sir. At present, he is a corporate lawyer and he's a trainee corporate lawyer in Greater Noida. And my other friend that I recall of is sir, Ascetic Rival, sir. She was a friend she her father had a sweet shop in nearby our house, and she used to be our friend from my school days because she was a topper of her class, sir. And we used to like all sit together, and she used to teach all of us whenever we used to get stuck. So at present, sir, she always wanted to become a CA, chartered accountant, sir. But initially, after class 12, she planned to expand her business. She has expanded her business to a very good level, sir. Now her sweet shop is Gangaon next, and she has opened a new restaurant in recent times in last Durga Puja, sir. And I designed the logo of her restaurant, sir. The last friend I remember is Rajnandini, sir. She was a very creative person, and she was one of the best artists in our group, sir. And she met with me in my school, sir, when we used to prepare for these. I was a member of literary club, so we used to prepare events. We used to prepare paintings. So we met together, so there, and we used to draw together our posters and every on
No,
occasions
I
on
got that. What
Independence
are
Day,
the
Republic Day, or
qualities of your friend that they became your friends?
Yes, sir. So I
Stick
think
to
so.
question.
My friends.
Stick to questions now. There, you're going beyond.
Okay, sir. Understood. So I think the qualities of my friend were like everybody. I felt that even beyond they came from they shared whatever the thing that I used to like, sir. For example, initially I was good in studies, so I used to make friends. They were all look in my locality. First of all, second thing I saw in them, whether they are good in studies. They were all good in studies, and they were also very creative in their approach. So I looked into them. These two things I used to look into them, sir. They became my friend, and they're still my friends, sir.
Okay.
And
There were other parts of the question that you are not answered.
oh, okay, sir. Sir, if I talk uh, about if I encountered any problem during my about my teachers, sorry, sir. If I talk about my teachers, that I recall was first of the teacher I remember was Mrs. Vinita Bhagat, sir. She is the person that helped me to in my initial days of English, sir. And today I'm teaching English all thanks to her, sir. So she helped me with spelling bee preparation of my spelling bee in my initial days. Even being a senior teacher, she used to come to me and she used to personally teach me every day after my school, sir. And also she also taught me a way to express. So I became a good. Got involved myself into declamation, sir, later on, sir. So also, sir, she helped me in like she was a literary club secretary. She helped me to start a new fortnight magazine, sir. So I remember her fondly, sir. At present, she is a teacher at Saint Xavier's University, Ranchi. She's an English faculty teacher, sir. Second teacher, sir, I would recall is Mr. Sarad Mudgal, sir. I have never met him, sir. He's my online teacher. When I started preparation for my CDS examinations, so he was the person I used to study in at Byju's. The notes he gave is still with me, sir. The static notes that he had provided, I had written them. Every examination that I go for, every defense examination, like I study that notes, and I mean, fortunately, sir, his notes has helped me to clear all my examinations, sir. And the third teacher that I recall is Mr. Nitish Kumar, sir. The teacher, he's teaching maths at my coaching as of now, and on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, he teaches maths. So initial days, he helped me in setting up the coaching institute, sir. He guided me how to teach because he's a PhD holder in mathematics. He told me how to teach, and I requested him to observe me teaching and give me feedback, sir. And talking about my any problem I faced during my education, sir. So I didn't face any problem during my education, sir. In financing my education, my father financed all my education until class 12. Later on, sir, when I started earning from YouTube, I have financed all my graduation and as well as present whatever the coaching I need. So I pay it from my own money, sir.
Where your marks, you have mentioned 86, 78, 72. There is a pattern of downward
Yes,
trend.
yes, sir.
What was the reason for that?
I think so. When I was initially, I had 86 percentage. So I was good in fairly all subjects, sir. And later on, sir, when I opted for the physics, chemistry, and biology. So usually, sir, I was good in biology, sir, but I was not so good in physics, sir. Physics was my weak point, sir. So during my board examination, it propelled my marks to like it lift my marks, sir. And if I talk about the graduation, sir, so I did graduation from the university, sir, from BNMU, sir. They have a reputation that they usually don't give much marks, like in these kind of core subjects, sir. So the highest marks I think, sir, that in my English was it was 76 to a girl, sir. So I think so. This is the reason, sir, they marked me 72% because it is in English. Usually it is evaluated on the basic of essay, sir. There is no set rule of evaluations.
Okay. Well, I've asked you a lot of questions. Do you have anything to ask? I'm through with the interview.
Uh,
Right. Sir,
Uh, Vivek, now you started off very well. I think that's the initial part was where I was really impressed that you went around there. As a matter of fact, when you talked about your initial point, jointness, you used the word jointness of services, and you talked about uh, no. then all the fulfilled dreams of my father and all those are very encouraging word. Changing man, but then you said you did talk about that uh, in spite of the technology, the man behind the system, which will be very important and that will remain there. And you also talked about the sustenance will be a problem, so will be an issue. And that's so there's a very positive input as far as you're concerned. And as a matter of fact, so initially you started off very well. There was no doubt about it, and you did go into quite a bit details on there. No, then you also talked about the topic on Agniveer. You handled very well. Secondly, on the subject again, you talked about low attention span of the children and all. I thought you got a very good observation. So there are positives as far as things are concerned. Then you did handle that because you couldn't afford to handle NCC and you stuck to your point because that was not available to your school. And very nicely, very rightly put across. But the problem comes up very simple. Now, it gives you very, you started in 10th only, you started with gaming. And your father acceded to your, no, to answer or to your query. And then going for what you call it, gaming laptop and giving it to a system, either your father has been forced to come into it because you're so insistent, or because no father would ever like to go allow his child to go for gaming and other system in 10th. And
Well,
that
sir.
too,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
well, in class 12th, sir. In class 12th, sir. That's the
So
class 12th, sir.
after class 12th, you would say class
Yes,
12th.
sir.
What will be the case? Now what will the system on there? In any case, they are the two early stages for the system to go across and spending time. And as a matter of fact, even if my son wanted a computer, I'd like to avoid it till such time it becomes a professional need. And allowing a child to play a computer and computer games, I think no father would ever like to do it. But even he's done it, probably it is because you're only son, so he had no option but to succumb to your demand. It was must have been, I can quite sure, he must have been forced onto his way. He would have acceded to your views because you were must insistent and he would like to go about it. Because I don't think he after you if you would have asked for suggestions from his friends and people would have ever told him to allow your son to go for gaming. No, no way. So that's a fact. Secondly, now only son. So social media access to youngsters, which you said is very right. Agniveer, you talked very right. Now the problem comes up. You succumb to pressure when there's a tendency to come under pressure. When you note that you do not know the name of chief of air staff and our chief and air force and all that, you probably it came under pressure and you forgot the system on there. So you have got tendency to come under pressure and you succumb to the pressure very easily. And though you outwardly you're trying to say well, you're very confident, but inwardly you're not so confident.
Yes, yes.
Inwardly there's a doubt onto confidence itself. Thirdly, now you have a tendency to verbose. You're talking about attention span. Your attention span itself is very low. You're not at all paying attention to the questions we asked. You're not sticking to the no to the questions that were there. You are just going beyond, which is uneven. You're not even asked for it. And yet, my interviewing officer had to intervene immediately. Said, "Did I ask for it?" That's because he's telling you wrong. Say, so you cannot afford to go no that way. What will be there? Then you've got a tendency to be biased. That's a very bad thing which you get. There's a biased tendency has come into it. When you talked about no tendency, you take the you have got the all girls have tendency no have a no would like to go to a boy who is going to be successful. So there's a bias towards certain sounds. So that clear indication of bias comes into play, catch into play. Secondly, you couldn't afford to when it asked about the strength and weakness. You talk about giving respect. Is it a strength? It's no. हम लोग बोलते हैं ना संस्कृति संस्कार is a part of संस्कृति and संस्कार. So nothing great as far if you pay respect to your elders. Is it a strength? No, it is just part of my character in my life. So you could not afford. No, you spent almost about 10 minutes talking about strength and weakness, and you did nothing. Neither
Nothing.
you talked about strength nor you talked about weakness. What is it? Your strength can be I'm hardworking, devoted, motivated. You talk about motivation, I can motivate others. And which motivation you've got? Only because you have motivated someone to join services, that doesn't mean to motivate her. Which motivator you're talking about? So your strength was not totally, it's totally, you guided people again sports. You talked about some, what was that sweet shop, and then you talked about someone walking around there. So all these are irrelevant. It is not देखो, everything, every word that you speak is a resource, and that should add to your personality. As I say,
Value.
storytelling.
Correct.
देखिए, you are telling a story, याद रखना. And then by telling your story, you have to sell your story. And if you cannot afford to tell your story properly itself, what you are doing is a waste of time. It's just a total, as a matter of fact, interview also would have gone to sleep because he kept on listening. After then, he had to delay, ask the question, and he, after 10 minutes, again comes back to his. So, all sorts of things. You are talking about friend. Yeah, even if you talk about teachers, how many teachers you talked about? It? One, two, three, four. And what is it you talked only teacher? You talked only she taught you English properly and she guided you. Was that the reason for for being a good teacher? What is it mean? It is only the help and assistance. You require a teacher what? They are elderly person. They are supposed to teach you so many things. What is the reason? Why do you like the teacher? Why didn't you like the teacher? You never attempted the question totally. The question was totally no. No rule of then again you talked about badges and go about teachers. You can no, I don't know what all thing you went on talking about it. Unrelated response. Nervous, you get nervous, verbose, unorganized, reasonability low. Holly, you talked about Myla answered. When you answered, Myla, it's asking it's an old book. Around where's the question that Myla answered? That's a famous book, mind you. When you pass, where, how does it fit into answer the question that you answered that you are giving it? Irrelevant. Unspoken for. तो ये आप अपने पाँव पर कुल्हाड़ी मार रहे हो. I don't know what is to be done. You do not talk about the projection. Secondly, you are projecting your non-confidence on that. You are thinking that you are confident. So that's a projection. You're trying to show off. That the tendency is there to
Yes, sir.
show off rather than
I
anything
will.
else. Overall, you started off very well, but again went into it in a very totally, you just you filtered away all your thing there. I am not at all happy with what we have talked about. I leave it to Captain Shishir to summarize it up. It does not speak well for you. With your sixth attempt, you cannot afford to be, throwing off your towel like that. You thought by speaking anything, I can afford to impress. He's not going to be impressed here. He is looking at the material. He is supposed to judge your personality. And you can only judge your personality when you talk what he is asking for. And there you should be able to bring out. I always maintain it is storytelling, story writing, which you do it, storytelling and story selling. Until you sell yourself, why? How do you know who are you? And his technique is he is supposed to inform your personality based on what you say. Totally, uncalled for. That's I won't. You lose focus. You are again.
Yes, sir.
You got badly handled. You're not paying attention to the questions being talked to, be asked for it. You are far removed from the question. You're talking something which is irrelevant around there, unconnected. So everything it was a totally khichdi of the whole system. I think I may be right or wrong. I think it's Captain Sisi to decide. Okay, it's
No,
all.
sir. 100% you are right because his interview got over in first 20 minutes.
First, initially started well. He talked
Well,
about when
but
he talked about he started. I was
next
really impressed
15
the way that he
minutes,
went on.
next 15 minutes, his interview was actually over.
Over. He's talking, mind you, he came back with the questions on. Now you can understand, same 4.5 4 questions are being asked to everyone. And
Yeah.
very smartly, interviewing also had put across this, that, and all. He kept on talking about all sorts of things there, and then came back with third question, fourth question in between. And so and you started answering, thinking that this is what the question was. This will
Yes.
not be there. This is what that. How does he bring in variation? He brings in variation by doing this only. Picking somewhere, doing somewhere. That's how it's to be done. Shishir, I think you can handle it now.
No, you have completed everything, sir. विवेक, यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड समथिंग कि देखिए आप ग्रेजुएट होके आ रहे हैं तो हमें डेप्थ भी चाहिए आपके आंसर्स में। एक सुपरफ्लुएंस नॉलेज होती है और एक डेप्थ की होती है। आपके जितने रिस्पॉन्सेज रहे दे वर वेरी वेरी सरफेस लेवल, वेरी सरफेस लेवल।
Not even surface level. He didn't even he didn't touch it at all. He just
Yeah.
surface level. Maybe there is something. There's a totally it's totally got messed up.
इनकोरेंस था, शो ऑफ टेंडेंसी है, ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस है, रीजनिंग एबिलिटी मिसिंग है, unnecessary divergence of things which are not relevant to the situation. एट टाइम्स सर ने कहा एंजाइटी, और एंजाइटी से आपके अंदर इम्पेशेंट, मतलब आप बहुत जल्दी बोल रहे होते हैं विदाउट इवन थिंकिंग, अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट यू आर स्पीकिंग और व्हाट द क्वेश्चन इज। देयर इज नो दिस
Relation,
थिंग,
correlation नहीं है. The coherence. How do you define
लॉट ऑफ
coherence?
इनकरेंसी, लॉट ऑफ इनकरेंसीज that is creating a lot of problems. You spoke about your family, you spoke about your maternal grandfather, but I'm sure there must be paternal also. There was no mention of that.
He didn't.
Then your,
He didn't ask for your maternal uncle. He asked for
yeah,
your family. And
yeah.
family really impressed you, father, mother, brother, sister, chopper, dada, dadi. And do you have uncles or not? आपके
Correct.
पिताजी
I have
अकेले हैं क्या?
no, sir.
The
Two
hand,
more
you
uncle I
should
have,
have
sir.
talked about it. So that simply indicates that there is a certain amount of rift in the family itself. You didn't. You talked about material uncle, but your the first option should have been to go about for your own uncle, auntie, what were there. He may be
Yes,
staying
sir.
where
Yes.
was the grandfather staying, who was looking after them, though he himself you never talked about it. You are staying alone in Madhepura. Why are you staying around there? Where is your mother staying? Why is Vivek staying around there? Is she staying at home or is she staying with her father? So those things has to come up now.
और ये
Yes,
आप
sir.
अभी रह रहे हो. When I said family, the family means family. We all will go out to professional colleges. We all go through that system, and ये essence भी जानता है.
His
But
his
when we
co-
ask
his
about family, we are asking when you are together.
His questions even was that
Yes,
time
sir.
when how do you get in time with the day to day affair with the family and wedding? Where do you talk मैं सभी सामान ले आता हूँ, मैं father अकेले मैं ले आता हूँ और क्या? Anything else? Is that what is the no interaction that you do with family? माँ के लिए
Yes, sir.
पूजा करती है तो पूजा के लिए कि क्या? How does it make it? They are very small trivial things that you are talking about it.
21 ईयर
Yes,
ओल्ड एंड अबव के बच्चे के साथ अगर हम ये आंसर्स आ रहा है हमारे पास, यू आर एन एडल्ट, सो
yes, sir.
यू आर गेटिंग द पॉइंट व्हाट वी मी एंड सर आर ट्राइंग टू ब्रिंग आउट.
Yes,
सर
sir. Yes,
आई
I'm
एम
understanding.
टोटल व्हाट एवर यू हैव कवर्ड 100% इज देयर. इसमें he has to realize why he is confessed out 6 times.
देखो विवेक, there is nothing wrong with you. You are a good person. You can do well. देखो after you have got entrepreneur bent of mind. Let me just tell you today now. I'm very trying. You can do really well provided you take control of yourself.
Yes.
You can. There's nothing wrong with you. But stop faking. You are trying to fake.
Well said, sir. Very articulated.
Don't
Well,
fake.
ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस मैंने शो ऑफ लिखा है, ओवर
You're
कॉन्फिडेंस
trying to
लिखा है.
show off. You're faking बंद करो. अब remain genuine person. The time you
Yes,
remain
sir.
genuine, what you are, you've got enough capability. You are a wall painter, good ability. You have been able to set up your own business without anything, good thing. What is around there? You should have. He has not. So those प्रकृति are there.
आराम से
Yes, sir.
नेचुरल रहिए आप ना.
Naturally,
आपको कौन बोल रहा है
you have
कि
got all
आपको
the advantage. When you talk about
Yes,
day-to-day
sir.
affair, you talk about you early in the morning, 4 o'clock, then I go for a walk and all. Oh, that is not the system. What do you throughout the day? You can't talk about routine, day-to-day affair. What does it mean? You are not thinking rationally. And you must understand what impact each question is going to have on your personality because he is going to judge your personality.
अब आप बताइए सर, रूटीन में मामी आ गई थी एंड हाउ मच ऑफ टाइम ही
ये
स्पेंड ऑन
that's exactly
डिस्क्राइबिंग.
I'm thinking he is going to तुम मामी के घर में जाते हो, सिनेमा देखते हो, टीवी देखते हो. हाउ डज रूटीन में हाउ डज कम मामी होते आते हैं क्या? How does it come back? I have told you on the please write down every possible 6 times you have been there, and if you understand all 6 times the interview questions that he asked, if you write, you would have written those questions, you would have been a better person.
Yes,
Six times, at least about 100 questions would have gone through. And analyze these questions yourself. You have to be master of your own destiny. You must realize where you are going. Okay, any questions asked?
That's all. Mera
Any
thoughts.
questions, Vijay, Vivek?
no, sir. Everything is fine.
Have you understood now? That's the reason.
Yes,
See,
yes.
simple thing, Vivek. We asked
There's
you what is
nothing.
your subject chosen and your future career option. You chose after science English. Did you specify why did you go for English?
He simply said because he liked English a lot. That's all. He simply said that he
That's
liked
it.
English. English. Why not? Why not biology? You liked biology. Why not biology? Why not biology? And then again, here you have got a gap. Now you understand. You started. You did your. You got a gap of 1 year, isn't it?
Because
Then
COVID से तो examination were delayed, sir.
so there's a gap, है ना भाई? 1 year gap is there
Yes,
exists
sir.
from there. Secondly, now
Yes, sir.
you have not here not talked about after graduation when you 2023 to 23 years. What are you doing? Your strength is means you are not able to utilize the time itself. Simply telling that I am preparing for the exams, that is not certainly no sane person will ever do that. You should have taken admission. You should have a logic for that, which you have not talked about it. He has left it in between. He gave up mathematics. He had
So
the
I said my
how
interview was over in 20 minutes.
his interview was so. I have not seen him so because it became he just wanted to pass time. Let me just. He asked you question
Yes, sir.
for the heck of it. He has decided first 10 minutes was good. After that, everything was
Your interview was over.
okay. Right. If you got anything, you can ring me up. Then we'll meet tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Okay.
Sir.
Sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank
Right,
you.
sir.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much, sir.
I think
All the
we are
best, Vivek.
grateful to you.
Not to worry, this is our endeavor to make you a better person. And like you
Yes,
are a
sir.
good
Yes, sir.
person, all you need to have is control of yourself with your brain and your mouth, speaking in tandem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is what is
दिल और दिमाग का
important.
सम्मिश्रण होना
Yes, sir.
चाहिए दिल और
Bas,
दिमाग
Yes, sir.
दोनों का ओके
bas.
बाय
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Right, sir.
थैंक
Thank
यू
you,
Good
sir.
day, sir.
Thank you very much,
Jain,
sir.
sir.
थैंक यू
Jain,
Thank you
sir.
very much.